Good morning and welcome to the Mike Show for Tuesday, July 7, 2026. Coke. Here's that Coke. 67 degrees at 8:50 a.m. and I'm your host, Fah Kamal, and I'm a sinner. I'm powerless and my life is unmanageable. Humility and gratitude are the keys to life. It is always today, it is always now. My life is not my own. My will not be done. There's no reality but God. And the only thing we have to do is die. Hey, Koki. So how are we going to live today? And I hope and pray I can live from my heart a life based on faith and not fear. There's my Gracie. 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 Oh boy, what a morning so far. Been a good morning. Beautiful out there. There's the princess. There's the princess. And believe it or not, that's Ruthie underneath that binky. She likes to go do that. Oh boy, what are you playing with, Coke? Koki's playing with the wrapper from a candy bar. Look at Coke. Look at Coke. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning. It was quite cool last night. I slept on Audie's bed in the living room, fell asleep watching, I don't know, a couple different movies. Santa Fe Trail, the old classic with Errol Flynn. And I think after that one, what did we watch? Some stupid Western, Young Guns. And anyway, woke up, I don't know what time. What are you doing, Koki? What are you doing, Koki? Woke up a couple different times and fell back to sleep. And just after 6, I went upstairs and tried to get a little more, but it didn't happen. So we got up and went outside around 7. And everybody stuck around fairly well. We brought him in and got him a treat. Enjoyed the scent of the linden tree out there. Saw Mr. Skunk was out there eating grubs. Look at her go. Look at her go. And what else was going on out there? Oh, there was a duck feeding. And that duck, it was a female mallard, and it was pissed at Koki because Koki kept trying to sneak in and get her. And anyway, it took off. Koki chased it down the alley. We went outside and sat and had a cup of coffee, 2 cups, I guess. And at that point, everybody wanted back in. And we gave him a treat. Elsie had a second treat. Look at Coke. What are you doing? What do you got going on there? Working on folding some laundry I washed last night and dried. Anyway, talked to Cousin Paul already. Washed some dishes. Starting on doing my 100 push-ups. Yesterday for exercise, I did a kettlebell workout. Today we're probably going to finish mowing the lawn. I'm hoping something's going to come UPS today, so it'll give me an excuse to drive over to see Cousin Paul. But anyway, let's do a recap from yesterday. Yesterday's thumbnail was Little Margie. My baby girl, Little Margie, happy girl. I'd wake in the morning and she'd be waiting for me to get up so I could throw her ball for her and play fetch. And it tore my heart to lose her, like it tears my heart to lose every one of them. But she came to us on July 7th in 2013, and we lost her the night of August 1st, 2014. She came running into the backyard, 9:30ish, going on 10 o'clock, and flopped down and died. I don't know what happened. I don't know why. And I gave her CPR for a half hour. I was just totally devastated. Just totally devastated. Hey, Koki, what are you doing over there, honey? Huh? What are you doing? What are you playing with? What are you looking for? I think she got into that catnip. they've been working on that since we brought that branch in for them. But anyway, we're going to take another little break and we'll be back to do more recap. And we are back again. Just put away some laundry. Gracie's joined us. Maxie's here. Gracie! Oh, yeah, we're going to finish cleaning a gun we started working on last night. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. On this day in 1975, my maternal grandfather, Edward William Karpus, passed away. I believe he was born in Bay City, Michigan in 1905 on August 24th. And Grandpa Karpus, was a very significant figure in my life. And losing him was a part of I think where the big downhill spiral in my life started when I was younger and got heavily into drinking and starting to smoke dope and all kinds of things like that back when I think I was 14 the year he died. I had started drinking before that, but I think I'd gone beyond being a habit. Anyway, now I went fishing with Grandpa and out to hunting camp, and after just losing him was just devastating. It was a devastating blow to me. And anyhow, he was 69 years old. He moved up here from Bay City, Michigan, somewhere around 1930-ish, and started a funeral home. He was a mortician, and that was the family business. His brother John had a business down in Bay City, and his brother Bill had one up in the UP, I think in Ironwood area. What's that other town up there near there? I don't remember exactly, but yeah, Grandpa was my father figure because my dad worked on the Great Lakes freighters on the boats, and when he was working, we'd see him when the boat came in, and he'd be home for 3 or 4 hours and then be gone again, and off for who knows where, Duluth, Buffalo, Detroit, Milwaukee, Green Bay, all these different ports on the Great Lakes where they took bulk cement that was made locally here. Yeah, and then he'd get off in the winter time, and he was a part of the engine crew, so they were the last ones off and then the first ones on back in the spring to start things going again. So losing Grandpa was quite a blow to me. And also on this day in 2011, we lost Mama Margie to a disease called pyromitra or pyometra. I don't know. It's a disease female dogs and cats get. It's an infection in the uterus, and had no idea that she was sick, and she didn't give me no indications until it was too late, and took her in for an emergency surgery. And it was my one day off from work that week, and so I pedaled to the vet's office with her in a carrier and pedaled out to my dad's to see him. He was dying that year from his asbestos cancer, and he was sleeping when I got there, and I hung around for a bit and then wanted to get back to the vet's office to see how Margie was, and that didn't work out so well. And my brother John came out there, and Dad asked me to help him put the hose in the water so he could run his lawn sprinklers, and I did that. And by the time I got back to the vet's office, Margie was dead. I met Ruth at the door, and she brought me back, and I knew Margie didn't make it. And she couldn't tell me. The doctor had to tell me, and I can't think of this doctor's name. I liked her though, because she was no BS, and she knew her stuff. And I don't like getting sugar coated, but anyway, I'm losing little Margie. Oh, it was terrible. Our Mama Margie. That wasn't a good year. We lost Mama Margie, we lost Rascal, and we lost Dad. So anyway, we're going to take a break. And we are back again for a recap from yesterday. We had a good day yesterday. It was a beautiful day. Temperature reached around 80, I think, and that was like at 8 o'clock last night. But after coffee and wake up time and our kettlebell workout in the morning, we drove to the DPW and dropped off some lawn clippings and cat litter. And from there I went to, did we come back home? I think I went to the credit union from there. And then from there I went to State Street Barbershop, got a few haircuts. I think she cut most of them. From there we went to Dollar General and got some ant traps. And then went to Marine Market, picked up a pound of ground chuck. And came home and regrouped. And then drove out to the range to do some shooting in the afternoon. I think I had a hamburger for lunch before I did that. And came home from there. Wait, there's Gracie again. Gracie! 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 Where did we go after that? Oh, one of the little rubber bumper cushions, whatever you call it, on my tailgate on my truck kept coming off. And I thought maybe the little thing holding it in there was stripped because I just could not get it to go in there right. So I went there to the Ford dealer to see if I could get another one of those. And Gracie! Visited with the guy, the salesman that sold me my truck, and another one of the people there took care of that for me. He said, let me go give it a shot. And because I said, do they got another one, or can they order one, or what? And he went out there and he said, well, you were just putting it in there wrong. You had to do this and push it in a little farther and then turn it, the plastic screw type thing. When you pushed in on it, it expanded inside the hole to hold it in place. So he said, yeah, check it before you leave, and if it's not good, we'll order you a new one. There's Coke again. There's that Coke. Cokey. So that took care of that. We came home. I think I had some tuna salad sandwich for supper. And one of my famous hot dogs. Yeah, I made tuna salad in the morning too, now that I think about it. Seems like there was more than that I did too. But anyway, then we hung outside with the cats. And they were out for quite a while. Ruthie took off. But I didn't have any concern. I just said to heck with it. I do got to get her a harness. I've been saying that for months. But read to the cats. Sat out here for quite a while last night. Late afternoon, early evening. And then went to Aldi and picked up some... I got a taste for some kettle cooked potato chips. And I decided they've got some awesome guacamole there. And there's no toxic ingredients in it, if you can believe what's on the label. But so I was using that. It was a jalapeno guacamole for a dip with those chips. And it was yummy. I've tried making guacamole before in a couple different ways, and I just couldn't pull it off. And for what this stuff costs, and then there are no toxins in it. There aren't. Like I said, if you can believe the nutrition label. But it was really good. It was really good. Guacamole and avocados are supposedly have heart-healthy fats in them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's still just gorgeous out there. Hardly any wind right now, and I was thinking about taking a bike ride earlier, but I'm probably going to mow the lawn. And I'm hoping that package is going to come UPS today, because it would be a nice day to go drive over and see Cousin Paul. Because most of the stuff that I ordered from this place is for him and his bride. So anyway, I think that's about all we got. I know I'm probably forgetting something. Let's go see. I think Ruthie came out from underneath her binky too. Ruthie. And another thing I wanted to mention too, Elsie ate really good yesterday. She was just a chow hound, weren't you, honey? Yes, she was. And I'm thinking of taking her into the vet to get some blood work done on her. She is 18, and I want to make sure her kidney values are good. Possibly start moving over to a more kidney-friendly diet. We tried that earlier this year, and she wasn't real keen on it, but you know, we're going to do all we can to keep her going, because for 18 years old, she's really doing great. And that's where we're at. Another shot of the linden tree. So from the cold gray ashes and coals of my cold black heart, my broken, beaten, battered, bruised, bloody, burdened, empty, hollow, cracked, shattered, hopeless, forsaken, forlorn, bitter, angry, tired, resentful, twisted, convoluted, confused, grieving, happy, ungrateful soul, piss off. Happy terrific Tuesday, and thanks for not tuning in.